tell me what I said on record, because I was never given a chance. No record, please.
Honorable Millie.
No record, give me what I said.
Millie.
On record.
Order.
Watafute, waende, let them go to heaven, earth, sea, water. I don't care. But I am not a person that is moved. That they should have known kitambo, not now. They think I was nominated. Why? Because I'm a flower girl.
Ask the Honorable Lillian Gogo whether she would like to be informed by the Honorable Millie Odhiambo.
She has agreed.
All right, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I have actually just been reminded by Honorable Nabi Nabwera here that I should inform my sister that there are women who have been acting all their lives as wives, and this must also be changed with immediate effect. Women cannot act as wives for their lives, for their entire life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Millie.
Honorable members.
Thank you. I thank you,
my
sister, because
Rangwe, you are duly informed. So please proceed. I hope you are finalizing now.
I thank you, Honorable Millie, because I knew you were going to give me serious information. It is on the same breath that they make women act. You have substantive wives and you also have acting wives. So they must also stop and make credible, substantive, loyal, and recognizable wives. I hope that information helps you other than me, and we need to be confirmed. We need all the women in this country to be confirmed as wives, not as acting wives. And I would just want to say that I've been by nature, I know I'm a very tough person, but by very nature, I'm also very empathetic. And I've been sympathizing a lot with the Deputy Speaker, especially, Deputy President, sorry, especially when he prays, because I'm also a prayerful person. But Mr. Speaker, I would want the Deputy Speaker to learn from this.
Deputy President.
Sorry, Deputy President. Sorry, I don't know why I keep going to Honorable Gladys. Mr. Speaker, in my book, which I've just released, Rigo Beriged, Principle 9, the power of words, taming the tongue. Mr. Speaker, if the Deputy President had been quiet, he would have carried many people in this house. But he did not tame the tongue. And every time he spoke, he's just showing further and further division of the country. And I feel sad as a country that many people, even my friends, because I have many friends in Central Kenya, who are calling me, are not calling me from a governance perspective. They are telling me, please save us Mount Kenya. Mr. Speaker, when will we ever reach a point as a country when we look at governance issues and not ethnic parochial issues that have divided the country for a long time, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, I do empathize with the Deputy President, and I wish the hand he extended to the President, he had done it much earlier. Mr. Speaker, I hope he learns from the experience of Coriolanus of ancient Rome, who had won many battles, and his fame preceded him. But when he got in politics, his mouth brought him down. Mr. Speaker, I support.
Asante sana Bi Speaker. Mi leo hii nina furaha mpwekwe kuona wamama wetu waking'aa, wanametameta kama nyota. Mheshimiwa Millie, niko na box ambayo ni kitenge.
Let's allow Honorable Millie Odhiambo to give her. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Madam Speaker, first of all, I want to raise concern that a member next to me is harassing me that I must speak in Kiswahili. There is no relation between wearing kitenge and Kiswahili. But I want to tell you, Mr. Speaker, because I'm smartly dressed in a Kiswahili si mdomo changu, and I'm dressed in kitenge. Madam Speaker, my point of order is this. If you are promoting kitenge, and Honorable Babu Owino has not come wearing a kitenge suit, why is he being given a chance to speak on kitenge? And we are promoting kitenge. He's wearing a suit from the US. When we are promoting local products, Madam Speaker, give only men who are promoting the local products, not the men who are promoting things from abroad.
Be Speaker, Bi Speaker, niko na box ambayo ni kitenge. Siwezi onyesha hapa jamani. Bi Speaker, nina furaha sana kwa kuwa tuna promote local manufacturing, Bi Speaker. Na mimi nimefurahia Mama Fatuma, Mheshimiwa Fatuma amesema sisi wanaume tuendelee kuinua wamama. Na ninasema tutaendelea kuwainua kama wamama wetu na tutafanya kazi chini yenyu tafadhali. Asante sana.
The Honorable Catherine Omayo.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This Kiswahili. Nashukuru sana.
Mr. Speaker, I am bringing what is called the Family Reproductive Health Care Bill, based on my own personal experience on reproductive issues. Mr. Speaker, when I was in the office of the Attorney General, I was admitted, because I used to be admitted every month when I was on my menses. And every month I was told I am aborting. Mr. Speaker. And most women go through that. And when you have a problem like this, at one point, I went to a hospital, one of the renowned hospitals, and they gave me a finding by an expert doctor, and I was walking around in the office giving, because I was a very innocent, naive girl. Then somebody called me and told me, Millie, do you know what you are telling people? That you are having a sexually transmitted infection. I'm not even sexually active, but I'm walking around with a sexually transmitted infection. Mr. Speaker, even women who have not gone through this, even if they are surgeons, are not authorities. I saw a woman gynecologist when I was fainting in the office and I wanted a day off. And she told me, just for periods, you do not know what other women go through when they have periods. So let women who have experience, we are telling you, you may be an expert, but it's theoretical. I am the expert because I've gone through it. Mr. Speaker, it's regrettable that an honorable member, the age of my grandfather, threatens to beat me because I'm not in the house, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Mworoto is threatening to beat me outside as I'm getting in because I'm not in the house, Mr. Speaker. Out of respect for him, because of the age of my grandfather, I cannot fight with him, Mr. Speaker. So I want to tell Honorable Mworoto, I really respect you, and even if I don't respect you, I respect your age. I cannot fight with you because of that. But otherwise, I do not fear. I can take the bull by the horns. But it's the age of my grandfather. I can't fight with him.
She referred me as her grandfather. And I'm referring her as a woman. So both of us should come together and say to that. If need be, Mr. Speaker, if need be, I'm the best husband to her, not even a grandfather.
When you are urging me to be a good example to the girls, the younger ones who are doing their first term, Mr. Speaker, if they are good girls, they'll never get corner office. Be as bad as Millie Odhiambo, you will be the mother of this house. I am a bad girl, and as a bad girl, I'm here serving my 4th term. So do not be cheated like the African culture, where you are told have decorum, dress nicely, be kind, be nice. I'm telling you, you will go nowhere. Be a bad girl like me and you'll get some.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, if you're talking today, unless you're speaking with an American accent, you're not going to be allowed to speak here. And Mr. Speaker, I just want to say that on behalf of the people of Suba and the Kenyans at large, I just want to congratulate Honorable Hulda for this win. Mr. Speaker, she is a Kenyan immigrant who has gone to the United States of America. And Mr. Speaker, unless you're able to speak the way I'm speaking today, you have no business going to the United States of America. Well, Mr. Speaker, on a more serious note, Mr. Speaker, on a more serious note, I want to say that I'm very happy.
Honorable Millie Mapona, the standing order provisions are clear.
Yes.
You start in a language, you continue in that language to the end.
Yes.
So can you continue?
Mr. Speaker, I can actually finish in this language because as a graduate of New York University, Mr. Speaker, and I can actually tell you that one talent that the Lord God has given me is that I pick accents wherever I go. So if I go into Kisii, I will speak Kisii accent. If I go into the United States of America, I will speak American accent. And Mr. Speaker, I can tell you just before I came here, I was listening to Hulda, and I think that's what has actually influenced the way I'm speaking right now. Who hasn't had sex? Even I have had sex. Otherwise, why is my name Mrs. Mabona? But you cannot use, even today I've had. What is the big deal if I've had? And if you think there's a problem, report to the nearest police. Or report me to God. Let me remove my mask, Mr. Speaker. Because I want them to see that not only am I a performer, but I'm also beautiful, Mr. Speaker, and elegant. And I want to tell Agatha Ambito, the lady called Agatha Ambito, who is from Siaya, Mr. Speaker, that I am focused on supporting the gender agenda. Even where you have gender idiots like her, who do not know what people go through to be elected. I want to tell her I will support her so that she can be nominated to come to the floor of this house so that she can work hard and be elected. So that the demons, Mr. Speaker, let me not get there, let me not get personal. Because I know I've actually dug a lot about her and I know a lot about her. But what I want to tell her, in Kijaluo we have something called Jiudendi. And she dares joke with me again, she will know politics. Because me, I have Jiuod my denda. I have worked hard. I am a woman of steel. And the last time she ranked me number 200 and something. And I was still elected as a member of Super North with a margin of over 10,000. I beat my opponent with a margin of over 10,000. After she ranks me over 200 and something. So I want to tell her, let her not get into the politics of Homa Bay. Because others are collateral damage. But this opinion poll, if you actually look at it, Mr. Speaker, one of the things that happened is last week I was given a heads up about they're doing exact same thing that they did to me last time and I was quiet. This time, we will go down with you. Nitawatwanga, me I'm not going to joke with you. Because look for votes the same way Amilo Gezageza looks for votes. Don't come and use technical things, PR, photos. How did you know that you are going to be ranked number 1 or 2 so you are ready with a photo? Some of them are revealing things now in our groups. Other members here are saying they were asked for 75,000, 100,000. Honorable Kaluma even has a name. Me, I don't want anybody to rank me number 1 or number 2. Or number 3 or number last. Because I know my worth. If it is here, I don't need anybody to rank me. I can rank myself. I know how I perform on legislation, representation, and oversight. Even now, the issue that you were giving earlier on, Mr. Speaker, one of my bills is there. I don't need you to rank me. I know what I'm doing in this house. The first time she raised my name, I kept quiet. Mr. Speaker, now she's raising my name again. I will not let her go. Even the ones who are ranking me number 1, I do not want to be ranked. I know what my position is. Don't rank me. I don't need your rankings. And Mr. Speaker, I think we need to tell people like Infotrak, if we know that coronavirus has affected businesses, but she is not going to use us as commodities to make money, as members of parliament, commodities to make money. And when you actually, I'm told, I didn't listen, but I was told by those who listen in Ramogi, that when she was asked, what criteria did she use? She said, she called and said, one question. She said she asked one question. That out of 1 to 10, how do you rank your MP? What was her sample size? In Suba North, if you come and you ask 9,000 people, they will probably tell you they don't like me because that's what the vote of my opponent is. But you have not asked 20-something thousand who are the people who elected me. So, Mr. Speaker, I am sorry I'm calling her an idiot, but her actions actually are similar to the acts of an idiot. She's not been elected. Let her come here. Let her fight. Let her get her space. But if you actually look at even the ranking in Homa Bay, those of us who know Homa Bay politics, it is mirroring exactly the Homa Bay politics.
Order,
you
leader.
cannot inform me without my permission.
Order,
I'm sorry.
Order, leader.
You cannot inform me without my permission.
Honorable Millie, order.
Mr. Speaker, I've said it before this House before. I'm very fairly informed. I don't need Honorable Nchungwa to inform me.
Leader, did you?
Are you mental? Are you out of your mind? Think about Kenyans that you are harassing. Which Kenyan is going to pay 500,000 Kenya shillings for removing a small piece of paper off a car? You are very unserious.
Order, Millie.
Chungwa, the next time you want to inform me at my intellectual capabilities. Don't inform me over mundane things like that. Because those are things that I just raise in passing. But I talk about issues of substance. Hustlers. Which hustler are you going to find for removing a notice off a car? 500,000 Kenya shillings. Are you living in utopia?
Leader,
are you living in mass? Are you crazy? Are you mad? Are you mental? Do you need a mental checkup? And nobody is talking. Some of these men have 10, 20 women. Nobody is talking about them. But when you hear a woman that Esther Passaris has said, I love you, how are you interpreting I love you? There is agape love and other forms of love. And I want to tell you, Madam Speaker, that I love you, but I am not a lesbian.
Suba North, Millie Grace Odhiambo.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I do apologize for the chair of budget, who is my chair. I don't want to interrupt him. But, Madam Speaker, I don't think it is in order for Honorable Soro to be physically making sexually suggestive gestures in this House. He is pointing to his penis in this House while pointing at Honorable Fatuma. It is completely out of order. It is abhorrent. It is backward. Madam Speaker, it is not allowed in this House.
Order.
We don't even know whether he performs. What is he showing us here?
Order, Honorable Millie. Order, Honorable Millie. Honorable Majority Whip is not the one on the floor. If it is something out of order, it has to be something the Honorable Member for Kiharu is doing. So continue, Honorable Member for Kiharu.
Okay. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. No. Okay. Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Member for Suba North. I know you are never ashamed of your sexuality, but I don't think we have gotten to that point. Honorable Millie. So let's allow Member for Kiharu to finish. Finish your reply, Honorable Member for Kiharu.
Speaker, I thank you very much. Honorable Speaker, I'll take very short.